Hello everyone! I am checking to see if you can see me. I think that you can. Okay. Except that you can't see me until I get in front of the camera. Hi! So, welcome. I have my laptop here so I can check out some of your comments. Hopefully I will see them. It is 3 p.m. and that means it's time for Colavita Cooking Live. And today, welcome everyone, by the way. Let's see. It is a hot one on the East Coast right now in New Jersey. I am sweltering in my backyard, but I thought it was important for a little change of scenery. It is beautiful to show the grill because we're gonna be making dun, 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 salmon burgers. Yeah, it was a really close call. But we're going for the salmon burgers today, so I hope you guys are excited. This is a really versatile, easy, meal preppy, great for summer kind of recipe. So also one of our featured Father's Day recipes. Right now on colavita.com, we have 4 burger recipes for Father's Day. This salmon burger, a regular hamburger with some Colavita exciting twists to it. We have a portobello mushroom burger and a beet burger. Beet, as in B-E-E-T, the veggie, the root veggie. So I'm gonna get going. So there's a nice breeze blowing right here. So if you see me starting to sweat, don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay. All right, let's see. Hi, Arlene. Welcome back. So glad to see you again. All right, so my grill is heating up. I'm gonna get it to around 450 degrees. And I'm gonna start in with my salmon burgers. So for a salmon burger, you can start with either raw salmon or you can use cooked salmon that you may have had left over from a different meal, or even the kind of salmon that comes in a tin. So it's really flexible, and the cooking time doesn't really change whether it's cooked or raw salmon. We're gonna cook it about 4 minutes per side. So there you go. So I actually have some leftover salmon from last night. I sneakily had salmon for dinner knowing that I would be doing this today. And I have about 10 ounces here in this really hot metal pan that is only hot because it's sitting out in direct sunlight. And I'm gonna flake it with my fork like this, so that it just comes apart easily. See that? It is cooked through, so it's pretty much ready to go. Now this was baked in an oven for about 15 minutes at 425 with just Colavita, extra virgin olive oil, salt, and pepper. And then, there goes the cap. We'll get that later. And then I just saved it, you know, and we're gonna make salmon burgers with it today. Okay, so what we have here, first we're gonna put some of our other ingredients in this giant mixing bowl. Skin on. I took the skin off. I did bake it with the skin on and then just lifted that off for the salmon burger, but that's a great question. Especially if you're gonna be grilling salmon, just a salmon fillet, the skin will keep it intact on the grill. Without the skin on it, it's really hard not to keep your salmon from falling apart on the grill. So that's a random tip for cooking salmon on the grill. Hi Jafar. Ah, hi Mary Eileen. That's a good deal on lobster. Okay, so I have about a half a cup of breadcrumbs. You can use any kind. Panko, seasoned, unseasoned. I'm really not particular about this. One of my favorite things to do is actually crush up saltine crackers and use those. So keep that in mind. I have a quarter cup of freshly chopped parsley. I'm gonna put that in there too. Get all of that in there. Okay. Then I am going to add a quarter cup of Greek yogurt. This is just regular, I think this is 2% Greek yogurt. So what this does, in addition to acting as a substitute for mayo, which many people use in burgers like this, It also provides a nice tanginess that I don't think you get from mayo. Mayo's a little sweeter, so I like the Greek yogurt tang. Okay, then we've got about 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice plus the zest from a lemon. So I'm gonna pour that in there too. I'm just gonna make a dirty dish pile over there. Then I've got a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. I'm gonna get that in there too. You could use a different mustard. I really like how tangy the Dijon is, so that's my go-to for something like this. Okay, so we've got that. Now, I'm gonna put that over here. I'm gonna do a dash of hot sauce, totally optional. What would be really fun here would be to add some of those Colavita hot peppers that I showed you guys last week. That would be really good. Plus about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I always have trouble saying that word, Worcestershire. Okay, that's it. So we've got, let's see, nice day for grilling. It is a nice day for grilling, except it's 1,000,000 degrees. Okay, so we've got, for our salmon burgers, we've got our breadcrumbs, our fresh parsley, Greek yogurt, Dijon mustard, we have hot sauce and a little Worcestershire, and now I am going to add my salmon, get it all in there, and I like to keep like some larger pieces of salmon, so I don't want to mix this up like too crazy. I really want to keep some of those pieces. Okay, then I'm gonna do a little salt and pepper and an egg. Whoa, the wind just blew all the salt everywhere. Do I have to throw some over my left shoulder? Is that a weird thing? I don't know. Okay, salt and pepper. We're gonna have to clean out that laptop later. Yeah. Green onions, yes, Arlene, that would be a great addition to this, would be some nice chopped scallions. That grocery store was oddly out of them, so that's why I don't have any for you. But yes, some green onions would be delicious in here. Okay, so then I'm gonna add my egg. Which I already whisked up in there. I'm gonna take my fork and loosely combine all of this. You want to make sure it's really well combined, but again, I don't want to be mashing up my salmon and making it like really, I want to see some salmon pieces. I want to know I'm eating salmon. If that makes sense, you know? Okay. So here we go. We've got, I don't know if you guys can see this, but we have a nice little, we've got some big salmon in there. Everything is incorporated. So a little trick with recipes like this, like a crab cake or a salmon cake, when you've got the egg in there and the Greek yogurt, it's really handy to refrigerate this for at least an hour before you cook it. Now you could do this the night before, so you could get all your prep done the night before, stick it in the fridge, and then the next day, voila, you have your mix ready. You just maybe make a salad or some sweet potato fries or something like that. Sweet potato fries are my go-to with these things. I make them in the air fryer. So that's what you want to do. You want to refrigerate this for at least an hour. Now, I have one already refrigerated. Hooray! So, once we refrigerate, we're going to do a little switcheroo here. Cover this up. The chipmunks might get it. I don't know if the chipmunks like salmon, but they are out in force in this backyard right now, the chipmunks. Okay, let's see. I'll have to look for peppers. I did get some cool, oh good, I'm glad. What cut of pasta did you get for your scallops? I'm curious to know. Chives are also great, Arlene, so we're having a green onion discussion over here. Scallions are good, but also chives, and I love that. And I actually will put them in my chimichurri. So chives are fantastic because they have a sharp, but not quite as sharp as a real onion. Like, it's very delicate flavor, and I love that for a little punch. Okay, so we've got our refrigerated mixture here, and what I'm gonna do is, when I do this, what I like to do, I'll tell you, is that I like to put a little Colavita in this baking pan here, and kind of swish it around, because when I form my burgers, I'll put them face down on this, and then they'll be oiled on one side. Yay, it's a handy little trick. Okay, so this is gonna depend on how big you like your salmon burgers, and I think I only made a half portion for this, so we're gonna see. I might only get 3. But this is a nice size, I would say, and so when they're refrigerated, they come together really nicely. So I've got this nice little round here, and I'm gonna swirl that onto my baking pan like that. I'm gonna go for number 2. I think I'm gonna get 3 out of this mixture. I might make one of them a little bit larger. Okay, so here we go. We've got number 2. This could use a little bit more. Okay. There we go. A nice burger size. And keep in mind, since the salmon is already cooked in this case, these burgers aren't going to shrink really. So they're going to be the size that you start with for the most part. Unlike beef, because you're going to lose some of that fat down your grill grate. These are going to pretty much stay the same size. Okay, so I've got 3. Those look pretty good. All right, 3 salmon burgers. Okay, we're going to take this out of the way. Get myself a little paper towel. Now, let's see. Let's check some comments. Hello. Instagram isn't working. Alas. It's probably because it's 1,000,000 degrees out here and my phone is overheating. Let me check. Reconnecting. Okay. Let's try again. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. We are going to try to get back. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Instagram hopefully is back, and so am I. And we had just gotten to the point where I had formed the salmon burgers in this tray, which I oiled with a little Colavita olive oil. So then what I'm going to do is oil the top a little bit so that they're ready to go on the grill. Da-da. Okay. Actually just pausing at the cutoff. Hi, Trisha. Jamie Geller was here. Oh, Jamie, hi. Okay, I'm gonna check it one more time. I'm gonna put these on the grill because we are at 500. And then I'm gonna check Instagram again. Okay, here we go. Woo. Make sure your grill is clean, by the way, always good. Okay, 1, 2, oops. I detached a piece by accident. I'm just gonna reattach him. 3. Okay. So that will be 4 minutes. Doing some math in my head. 3:16. Okay. I'm going to put this guy over here. And let me run over and check Instagram really quick. Oh, it's working fine now. Yay! All right. So while that's cooking, I want to talk to you guys about a little bit of a chimichurri sauce to put on this. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not really into ketchup on my salmon burgers. I actually love ketchup on a hamburger, but for my salmon burgers, seems a little overpowering. I want something with a little creaminess. I love avocado with salmon. So this chimichurri is a creamy chimichurri. It has Greek yogurt. Again, we're making really good use of the Greek yogurt. Garlic, which you could use in 2 different ways. I will talk about that. We've got your fresh herbs, parsley, cilantro, and chives. Arlene, that is for you, the chives. And then we have an avocado, some lime juice, and Colavita white balsamic vinegar. I'm gonna take you through that process. It sounds like a lot, but it's actually not really. The best thing about it is you can make this and then you can refrigerate it for up to a week and put it on pretty much everything. Your morning toast, I'm not gonna judge. Oh my gosh, gorgeous, so cute. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna start with our Greek yogurt, and this is 2/3 cup. And again, I have a 2% here, so I'm gonna put that in. I do like a little fat with my yogurt. I feel like it's good for flavor. Okay, I'm watching our time so I do not burn the burgers. Okay, yogurt, and then we're gonna add our herbs. So I've got 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh cilantro, right there. And then I've got my parsley and chives. So I've got about a quarter, maybe a half cup of parsley and some chives, about 2 tablespoons of chopped chives. Put those guys in there. Then I have half an avocado. Whoops, we lost a piece. So sad. Okay. All right, half an avocado. Better if it's a little bit on the ripe side because you want that creaminess. Then we have some lime juice, about 2 tablespoons of lime juice and 2 tablespoons of Colavita white balsamic vinegar. And that's gonna give this a little bit of tang that you want. So the white balsamic, in addition to being tangy, is also sweet. Okay, sounds yummy. Thank you, Deborah, I hope it is. So a little sweetness, and then that lime juice, because I love lime juice, it's so good. So now we've got garlic. So you could use about 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, but what I'm gonna do is break out another Colavita product. Instead of using Colavita Premium Selection, Premium Italian, which would be a great olive oil base for this, I'm actually gonna use our roasted garlic extra virgin olive oil. So this is a really great product. I'm gonna add about a quarter of a cup in here. I'm gonna get it on the table because that's what I do. And what's really great about it is, in addition to being a wonderful roasted garlic flavor and extra virgin olive oil, hang on, I'm gonna finish my thought in just a second, but first I'm gonna flip. Woo! Oh my gosh, this thing is so hot. Okay. Here we go. That one kind of fell apart. Okay. 4 more minutes. Whew. That sun is hot. Okay. So in addition to it being a wonderful extra virgin olive oil with a roasted garlic flavor, what we have is it's also FODMAP friendly. So it's certified now for people that are on the FODMAP diet because they have certain food sensitivities, of which garlic is one of them. So very, very handy, and we're very excited about that. I believe you can find this on Amazon right now. Okay. This is my tiny food processor for making things just like these sauces. This is pretty good. We just have some avocado chunks in there that we need to puree down. Yes, so Camelia, our social media manager, says the roasted garlic is her favorite. It is really good, I have to tell you. And Mary Eileen says that you use our white balsamic because it doesn't color some dishes like regular balsamic does, which is a fantastic point, which I should also reiterate for you. Yeah, so if you're looking to make, for example, a fruit salad, and maybe, or just a green salad, and you don't want to, you know, have that darker color that balsamic vinegar, you know, usually does, then, you know, a great way to do this is white balsamic vinegar. You get the same sweet and tanginess, but no color. So, great thing to think about. Okay. let's see. Whew. Taking a moment to take a breather. It is hot out here. All right, so we've got our chimichurri. Now what I would do is I would put this stuff in a jar and I would save it for about a week. I use it as a salad dressing. I use it on my burgers. I'll use it on whatever. It's really, really good. Okay. Yes, I also do the straining of the yogurt because you will get a watery residue, or it's just a separation in your yogurt. So if you want to strain that out, then you'll have a thicker base. It's a really great idea. Arlene, thank you for that tip. Okay, how hot is it by you guys? I'm not complaining, by the way. I love the heat. It is a favorite of mine. The summer is my favorite time. Okay, so I only have one bun. I have more inside, but so what I have here is a brioche bun, and I am gonna put the salmon burger on my bun and top with my lovely avocado chimichurri, and then I might put on some extra greens, a big tomato, especially around here in August and September. Those tomatoes are really nice and juicy. I actually like pickled red onions, so I would do that on this. All kinds of things. So it's a really adaptable burger. The other thing you could do is not use a bun at all. You could do a nice salad bowl with these burgers. So that's something that you can play with and decide how you want to do. Okay. 88 degrees, I know, it's same here. 30 degrees in Ontario. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? I don't know which one you use. Okay. Let's see, let us get our burgers. Now I may have flipped these in a terrifying way, so let's hope. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna take my oven mitt here. Now I'm gonna turn my heat off. Yeah, this thing is hot. Okay. Excuse me while I have my back to you so I can scoop these guys. Get them on my plate. Okay, this one I did a bad job with, I'm sorry. Okay, so I have my lovely salmon burgers. Now, you know, Camellia always reminds me, hey, some of us live in apartments, we don't have the nice grill outside, so what do we do then? Well, you can absolutely make these in a skillet. Like you would a crab cake, you can pan fry them. Totally the same process. I would use Colavita extra virgin olive oil, put about maybe 4 tablespoons in a nice big skillet, let that get hot, and then do about 4 minutes per side, and you'll be golden, literally. They'll be golden brown. Okay, so here is my lovely burger. Look at this, guys. Cute little golden brown burger with my nice little grill lines. I'm gonna put a little chimichurri on here. Da-da-da. I feel like I'm making just like a giant mess today. Alas. Okay. So let's get that going on top. Now this will be really nice because the chimichurri will be cool and these salmon burgers are going to be warm, and then you can put your onions, your tomato. I should try it, right? Yeah. Okay. That was really good. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you guys a couple of things. First of all, the roasted garlic extra virgin in the chimichurri is thumbs up amazing. I love it. So that is a big plus. I would definitely do that. I would actually use, maybe if you like, a little bit of hot sauce in the chimichurri, or maybe a couple red pepper flakes. That would also be a good option. But the burger is delish. It tastes like salmon. It looks like salmon. I'm pretty happy with that. It didn't totally melt. Almost, but not totally. You're making me so hungry. I'm glad. Brioche bun, yes. Yes, that is a brioche bun, which I like because it's nice and light. Now, I didn't go ahead and toast my bun which is silly because I always do that. I loved the toasted bun, so I would just put that on the grill for like literally 30 seconds. I mean, these brioche buns will go up in flames if you leave them too long, so don't do that. But you could use a whole wheat if you want, but I think the brioche is really nice for the salmon because you have a lot of fat in the salmon and in the avocado, and the brioche is really light. Conversely, when I get a hamburger, sometimes I like a nice potato bun. Those are really good. All right, so that is it. If you guys have any questions, I have a couple of announcements, so hang in there because we have something special to tell you guys about. And that is, so Thursday, we won't be having our usual live broadcast, I know, but instead, we are going to have a joint live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Instagram only, with Jessie Sheehan. Jessie Sheehan is a cookbook author and a baker, and she makes wonderful and simple and delicious recipes with olive oil, and they're so easy. We're going to be doing some exciting things for you guys. She's going to make something, and I'm going to make something at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're not following us on Colavita on Instagram, head on over there and follow us at Colavita USA. We would really appreciate it. And sign up for our newsletter at colavita.com so you can get all the recipes and all the updates and all that fun stuff. So thank you guys so much for enduring my sweating today and joining me in my backyard. It's always a pleasure to come to you. If you have any extra questions, please pop them over in Facebook and I will circle back and try to answer them to the best of my ability. And thank you guys again, and hopefully I will see you 2 p.m. tomorrow on Instagram with me and Jessie Sheehan. Okay. And take care and have a wonderful day. I hope it's sunny and beautiful wherever you are. Ciao for now.